Alright, hello all, and welcome to a quick channel update while I play some Satisfactory. So yeah, this is going to be more off the cuff a little bit. Couple of things I'm going to say with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Yeah, I'm going to be... This is more me just thinking and doing stuff as I go. So apologies if this seems a little rushed. I just did not feel like doing everything over again multiple times, so let's get into what this is. What? Weird. Anyways, with the channel now with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth now actually concluded, folks, at this point. The final few episodes are coming here and there. I need to start actually working on other projects. Now, obviously, past few months have been kind of stressful for me. Simply put, folks, I have been dealing with a bad roommate situation, and it only just finally resolved a couple weeks ago. I still got some paperwork to do on that, but nothing too worrisome to deal with, but my point is everything is basically resolved on that front. So yeah, roommate gone. I'd rather not get into the specifics, but let's just say that trust issues were a big factor in that, which brings me to what I've got to say on the next few things. Obviously we are getting close to August at this point, and that means a few things for me. While I do have several plans for a couple of different series, multiple series that are going to be back to back and released in release order, not everything of that one is going to be able to be produced, because unfortunately some games are not actually released on consoles that I have accessible for recording scenarios. So that is the only bummer on that, but thankfully it's only a handful of games within the one series. But unfortunately that's the worst. That's not the worst of it. The worst news I have is sadly to do with well, scheduling. School is coming into session soon, so that means that I am sadly going to be reduced in available time to be able to do YouTube stuff. Among other things, like I said, the roommate situation does mean that I also have some major problems with my house. Yes, I'm not kidding. I actually got I gotta do a bit of remodeling in the house as a result of some things that happened. I don't entirely think my roommate was responsible for these problems, but it's still a problem because it's gonna be a problem long term if I don't take care of it now. So that's the worst of that. So yeah, Final Fantasy VII is wrapping up. With the end of the main series, I do want to say I have been working on the post-game stuff. Got a lot of stuff done on that front. Unfortunately, I'm hitting a bit of a stone block with Rebirth. Rebirth has a very brutal, and I'm being, and not just the fact that is a bit of a pun, really, but no. Some of the challenges are very brutal, and I am stuck. Simply put, I am quite literally stuck on some of the challenges. It is bad. I cannot move forward on some of these challenges because I literally have 2 challenges. Okay, 7th Seal is an absolute nightmare, and I can't get past the big sandworm in it, despite seeing multiple different things. I'm not giving up. It will be on the back burner, so sadly I will take me quite a while before I actually do post with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth content again. But it's just going to have to go back burner because I cannot slough off on schoolwork and such this time around, like I did last time. Last time I was able to drop a class because I honestly was failing it. But that's only half the good news on that front. Oh, come on. The other bad news about that whole situation is, well, we are, with school coming up, I guess I should preface in saying that, yeah, I'm going into my senior year at college, finally. So that means I want to finish off with at least some good, I want to finish off well with my senior year. Yeah, just do this the easy way. So that does mean, unfortunately, I will be a little bit more busy with this session. I've got, what, total of 18 credits I gotta make by next spring, so by then I should be in a better job, better position, better everything, be able to actually do more of this here and there. So the worst of that is thankfully almost done. Which now brings me up to Satisfactory 1.0. 1.0 is obviously on the table, coming up soon, very soon. I will be doing 1.0 content. Now, you may be wondering, Zero, you're literally working on stuff. Oh, what? Oh, I hate when it does that. Stuff that you've already, that you know that they're gonna break save files. Yeah, I have an advantage that some other players don't thankfully have. Sadly, do not have. Because I am so far back in the progression tree. I mean, I'm literally stagnating myself a little bit to the point where I know I'm well behind the curve, where people normally should be at 500 hours of gameplay. Seriously, I think I overdid it a little bit on some of the stuff I was doing. That's the good news. Because I am so far back, and the fact that I haven't really gone for true automation yet, I think I have a shot at the game not properly. As long as I can complete certain things before that, like at the very least get this power system up and running, and so that I have a good power system to rely on when I actually do the major stuff, I should be in good shape to just really go ham on the things out there. No joke, I really expect that I should be in good shape. Because, thankfully, from what there's just the low balance and stuff, I may have to move a few of my miners around here and there. But that should be literally the worst of it. The other nice thing, I'm going to continue playing this safe, assuming that I don't have to worry too much about that. Oh yeah, that's right. I had to do a little bit of a weird thing with this particular pipe. I've got another pipe. I got to do that one too. Anyways, but yeah, with everything I still got to do with this game, I still got the long haul. But again, My biggest issue right now with anything to do with this is going to be the time to be able to record. So, videos are sadly going to be stopping for a little bit less consistent compared to where I've been. Now, thankfully, it shouldn't be that difficult to catch back up. I'm gonna have to do a quick pass through on all this when I'm done. So this is more of an update and stuff I've already was working on with channel beforehand. Yeah. School is gonna be important because, like I said, this is literally my last term. Well, last year at school, assuming I get everything right. How does that happen? But yeah, that will do it for the update pretty much. I hope to see you all soon because, like I said, this is literally my next major task is to try and get this really going, especially with 1.0 now finally here. And boy, what a thing is it looking to be. I am so hyped for what's to come. Now, obviously, I am sticking clear of any real spoilers. If I am able to play, but the story doesn't properly progress, I will address that later with a short, series, just enough for me to be able to get the information to where I am now, and that will be a proper one. But aside from that, I don't think I'm going to have any real issues with Satisfactory going forward. As for other games, I do have some other games planned for the channel. I do intend to try and get a good live stream coming up soon because, yeah, Satisfactory is not the only game that's dropping new content, a new major update that I want to partake in on the channel. It's a game I've been playing for literal decades, and anyone who can guess that, I'm more power to you. I'm also working on towards getting a Patreon launch, but that's more of a back burner thing. Oops. As I really have no idea how to launch a Patreon properly. And that's more just because I'm terrible at words, as you can definitely tell. Now, a couple of other things I'm going to mention. My gaming setup is also changing and has changed. With the fact that now that I have a little bit extra room in my rooms, my house, my gaming setup is going to be changing location from the room where it's been for all this time, literally where the channel started, to a room that actually is going to be more properly set up. Simply put, folks, I have no intention of ever getting another room in again. Why is this thing not letting me move? Which, I'm pretty sure some people are going to be like, Zero, you should not give up on Ruby. You're right, I shouldn't give up on people. I'm not giving up on people. I had to give up on him, and he is literally the only, and it is only because of how bad he was that I had to quit when I did. I had to kick him out like I did. figure out. Anyways, I've been prattling on long enough, and everyone pretty much gets what I'm trying to say. Because, really, when you have a roommate that's just been that bad, you sometimes want people to hear what you have to say. So, look forward to a lot of different things changing in the channel. The channel is going to be going through a massive growing phase in the near future. Hopefully I can do things at a very reasonable rate. I can't guarantee anything, unfortunately, because of, like I said, school is going to be a priority for the next several months. For the next year. Other YouTubers have had school stuff to deal with. Among those that I know come to mind, Beardy Penguin, which I am still waiting on him to get his KSP, him and his buds to get their KSP playthrough really back up and running. Seriously, Beardy, if you ever see this, please explain why For All Curable Kind is taking so bloody long. But aside from that fun stuff, everything looks like it should be doing quite well at this point. So, I will stop talking your ears off, and I will see you all, hopefully next time, where things are really looking up for the channel. The channel should be growing at a nice, good clip in the near future. And I certainly hope that you will all come and join me for that process. But until then, this has been Zero Blazer Gaming, and I certainly hope that you all have been having a great day. I'll see you all next time. New Satisfactory content is coming out soon, but obviously that content, I will say right now, is old, and this is literally the first. I'll put it to you this way. It is July 11th, 7-Eleven, ha! And I haven't even opened the game up since May. This is how bad things have gotten for me again. I hit another burnout phase. Thankfully, not as bad as the one that knocked me off of everything a couple years ago. But that was more just everything just coming crashing down all at once, especially because that was also mid-COVID when all that crap was going on. Hopefully, I can get things back up to where I would love them to be. But until then, we have a lot of stuff that I need to sort through. And until then, we'll see. Either way, this has been Zero Blazer, and I hope you all have a lovely day. And I'll see you all in the future when everything is much better and brighter. Catch you then.